Is this thing working? I think we're live. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. So I didn't stream Sunday because I picked up a shift and I felt like absolute garbage afterwards. So we are doing, instead of a more typical like cozy game like I was doing with Fields of Mystria, we are playing milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Milk squared. We're playing milk squared. So I've never played this before. I actually don't know anything about it other than like that little bit that the things that the Steam page said. All I know is that it is a visual novel, kind of a weird one, and based off of what the reviews said, it sounds like you're playing as a girl who's like straight up seeing things. And I don't know. I just know that it's like one of the reviews is like this is like schizophrenia simulator, so it's gonna be funky, it's gonna be weird. And yeah, so we're gonna go with English improved. I'm assuming this was originally, because that's a Cyrillic right there. I'm assuming this was originally in like Russian or something. Yeah, based off the name, I would assume. It is a little bit loud. Help me buy milk. Okay. Write down your name. Is this the name of the character we're playing? Today we will be named Thaddeus. Thank you. I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. I don't know how loud it is on stream, but that is, I can't hear myself there. Okay, that's probably fine. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I've completely forgot what words I should say when I'm entering a store. Well, depending on where you're going, sometimes you don't say anything at all. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? Shut up and go already. I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? Ooh, fourth wall break. Honestly, I do this sometimes. If I'm like really out of it. It's like press square to continue walking. Kinda works. What game? Dot dot dot. Let's become self-aware. Well, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. Haha. I take a deep breath of air. Also, I like how we're quite literally talking to ourselves and there's quotations and everything. That's nice. What did I do? What's happening? Oh, save game? Sure. No. Okay, right click. Right click does that. Hello, can I? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. Me giving a speech. So once again, hello, can I get... Whoa, that's a whole word more. Good job, me. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the I sound was longer than usual. The I? Probably. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I... Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Haha, loser. Or don't worry. Are we an encouraging internal voice, or are we going to uh, be mean? Let's be encouraging this time, and then we'll be absolutely terrible second playthrough, because I don't think this is very long. Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? Sorry if you can hear me drinking my soda. My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. Uh-oh. You have to undo the previous step. Hee hee hee. How do you imagine that? So are we just like... It's actually kind of funny to me, because based off of that, I'm assuming that the character we're observing, I'm not gonna say playing, because it sounds like we're just a voice in the head, like in her head or something. I'm guessing she has like some kind of OCD, because that sounds pretty on point. Uh-oh, your steps are uneven. It's not the first time this has happened. You're so stupid, or you've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Ugh, here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. Okay. Step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. Try me. I talk like that sometimes. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. No, it's clearly the fault of whatever is wrong with your brain. And it sounds like I am what's wrong with your brain. Ma'am, you have worms in your brain. The store closes in an hour, so you'll be very guilty if you don't buy milk. Oof. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes. Let's go get some milk. Get back to my kids. Wait. I carefully moved my foot backwards, looking carefully into the dense grass. Okay, so we got over that little hurdle. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... Oh shit. Hello? Oh. Excuse me. What? Oh. Excuse me. What? Oh. Oh. Is that O getting bigger, or am I fucking delusional? Excuse me, what? No, the text is getting bigger, that's cool. Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Oh. Now it's going back to... Yeah, now it's getting bigger. Oh. Oh, now we're getting smaller. What? What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? Damn, that's rough. What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me a dozen nerve cells? Is that what that was saying? Something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. Wild. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I'm assuming it's like the actual letter, not just... What? Oh. I gather all of my will into a fist. We went out to go get milk, and then we got in a fist fight with a demon. Oh. Are we gonna just smack him? Oh! My interlocutor shook and crawled away. You just repeated after him. And it worked. Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. I mean, he could have just dematerialized. It is a video game after all. Don't worry about it. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. Well, I am the voice in your head, and based off of, like, your symptoms, I think that's my job. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. Okay. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. Clearly we're Canadian. We both stand, and the milk lies? Or maybe... we? Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here. You're getting on my nerves, or not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. Do you want to rob me of my little victories? Yes. I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Is it just gonna keep going? Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on. 15 minutes before the store closes. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. We just have a self-aware protagonist. Well, I guess protagonist. I think technically we're just the voice in her head, but... And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth, hee hee. Ahem. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it at home again. You'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? Hi. You have it! Ah. Give. I put the weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out the window if I get back without milk. Damn. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? They hate you, you are pathetic, or pay for the milk. Pay for the milk. Haha, really, what would I do without you? I like how we're just like your like babysitter. Is that the word? Yeah, kind of just like babysitting. I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. Dot dot dot. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Kinda gathered that based off of the title, but good job. Dude, physical therapy sucks though. I used to do it so much when I was younger, and I got like the same physical therapist every time. The last time I went, he was like, "Hey, don't like, I don't want to see you again." Basically, he was like, "Don't come back," and I'm like, "I am trying, my dude. I am trying so hard." Don't think anything of it. I just love the pure, pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. Is that how you say that? I don't know. It doesn't sound right, but it's probably correct. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. I live in your head. I'm pretty sure I kinda know. But I'm really interested, or you're just a weirdo. We're being nice this round. We're being a positive voice in the head today. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk in the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. I don't know, ice cream kind of fills me up, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I think we went to 2 separate math classes, but sure. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plane? Gently, heel to toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. Don't walk into a telephone pole. Ah. I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. So based off of like the figures that we're seeing instead of people and stuff like that, I'm assuming that she's kind of just like hallucinating a lot of this. I keep saying she because the character on like the Steam page just looks like a girl, but I could be wrong. But I'm assuming that like most of this is just really distorted perception. So maybe that bear is an entire automobile. That'd be crazy. Hey, I'm walking here. I catch a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes turn to look at me with mockery. Or its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. So, taillights? I just heard police sirens. Anyway, It was a truck. Oh, so even better. Oh, really? Although if you think about it, there are bears with eyes. Are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? I hope not. You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? I mean, I don't know if I want to, but if you walk into the street, young lady, you're sick. The world is a cruel and dangerous place. Sure. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Silence, or has it ever occurred to you that it's just in your head? Or that it's all just in your head? That's not what the manual said at all. Apparently these pills don't work for me either. The pills have nothing to do with it, or more silence. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I mean, fair enough, me too. I really, really am very grateful to you, but please no more. You have to accept the truth or silence. I mean, we've been like nice-ish, as much as the options are. Are we gonna like try and make her confront potential reality, or be like, okay, that's fair? Because like in this situation, if I was an actual person, it's like, I mean, clearly, I think we are just a voice in the head. Maybe the actual protagonist, in a sense, the logical part of her brain. We'll go with you have to accept the truth, because you can always replay. No. Oh, is this going to be another repeat? Oh, hello. She did not like being told the things are... Looks like Thaddeus doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. Damn. Write down your name. This time we're Chattius. I hope you can do it better than Thaddeus. Maybe. Assuming that this is kind of just like a repeat with different endings, I'm going to do the same thing, but then instead of being like, you have to accept the truth, just be like, okay, sure. Going to the store. Who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. We're gonna go pretty much the same. And then I think the playthrough after this will just be like an absolute fucking dickhead to her, and we'll see where that goes from. I do wonder though if the way that she was like, "Oh, this didn't work," if we're like, uh, if she thinks that it's like related to the medication, if that makes sense. Oh, oh, oh! You shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I'm not just gonna read through the whole thing again because it's a lot of repetitiveness. We I do really like the pixel art. I really appreciate art that's like super vague, if that makes sense. Like there's not a lot going on, but you can still tell that there's something going on. Let's get some milk. Buy the milk. Get the bag. Take bag to cash register. Give cashier money. Receive change. Take bag of milk. Inside a bag. Inside a bag of milk. Inside a bag. Return home. So your mother doesn't throw you out a window. By the way, your mom is kind of fucking weird. But yeah, next playthrough we're just gonna be absolutely fucking terrible. And maybe she'll throw out that pill bottle way quicker. You have it. Give. Pay for the milk. Although I do like having this sort of what's the word? Like unreliable narrator situation because it does give you a lot of time to think about what's actually happening. Because obviously, assuming that the first person, quote unquote, that she ran into is like an actual person and not some weird entity that she just like hallucinated entirely, then who knows what was going on there. And then with the cashier, the whole interaction is clearly not exactly how it went down. So it is pretty interesting seeing this. How are you feeling? Like a mile long bar of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? But I'm really interested. Okay, I see. Hey, watch out. The bear! The bear! Girl, you almost got isekai. Like, bro, you could have ended up in all sorts of weird situations. The world is a cruel and dangerous place. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And then now that we're in this section, I don't know if I just want to completely stay silent or say something the first part. Like, not the first part, the first. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Okay. Has it ever occurred to you that's all in your head? I think we're just gonna stay silent through this. Oh shit, that's right, I could just be saving. Alright, we'll save. Uh, in slot 2. Today we're gonna do, or first we're gonna do this. The pills have nothing to do with it. And then we'll just stay silent here. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. It could hurt your recovery, or if you say so. We'll go with if you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Is that the sky we're staring at? Listen, I'm a little embarrassed, haha. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Potentially. You're insinuating some things, and also, I can't. Clicking isn't doing anything right now, so... You good there? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Hello? Oh boy. Hello? Are we stuck? What's going on? Oh, was it my mouse? No, it shouldn't be my mouse. It was fucked up. I just pressed enter and it worked. Anyway, I'll be honest with you, and I expect the same from you. Please. Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I supposed to type something? Oh, shit. Okay. No, I don't. No, I don't. No. Please capitalize it. You're ruining the narrative. Sorry. Well, I'm not really surprised. I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? I mean, a little bit. Dot, dot, dot. To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. To be honest, me neither. I've only done a few, and even then it's like hard to get through some of them. Sometimes I regret it because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. I mean, fair. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. I mean, I've met stranger people, I will not lie. Like, at least in this situation, it's clear that she has, like, some distorted perception thing going on. And then I don't know if, like, we as a character are part of her brain. Like, obviously, with before, we were like, hey, this might not be real. It makes me wonder if there's, like, that part of, like, that logical side of someone's brain that's, like, still kind of active, but in the background. It's like, hey, we're probably seeing shit. But I don't know. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Really pixelated. Ever since, something happened, all I see is red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about it, me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on, haha. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? A little bit. By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. I mean, I would assume traumatic event. Promise? Okay. Okay. I'm serious. ... Of course you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I mean, from a narrative perspective, a little bit. I won't waste time. What do you see? Ground. It kind of just looks like she's staring at the ground. ... Anyway, this is my dad. Oh, okay. Some of his parts, at least. Oh, okay. We do have a very difficult family. Yeah, clearly. Are we staring at his ashes, or, like, is he dismembered? But despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. Oof. This is my last memory. Then, a long gap. So is this why she was like, my mom's gonna throw me out the window? She's out here like, yeah, he jumped. And I'm like, I don't trust that. Dot, dot, dot. Strange. Very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me. However, I think it's more your merit. Oh, come on, I'm just a simple worm in your brain. I kept thinking, we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think? Haha. I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. I mean, sometimes, if I need to, like, clean, and I really, really, really don't want to, but I really, really, really need to, I imagine that I'm a sim and I have no choice in the matter, or else I will be thrown into a pool with the ladder removed. So, similar vibes here. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Glad I could accompany you on your little milk venture. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it, haha. And yet I've been so sad lately. Nice removal of the border. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad... Well, you know. Yes. Day after day it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. That's kind of weird because I feel like most people notice a bit of a difference. And not always in a good way. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy, haha. But you know what? Today is a special day, because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you. You can't even... That was very rude of you. What? The interruption? Also, you're welcome. As Chattius, I take my role very seriously. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. ... I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? Yeah, you, me, and Chattius. Or am I chattiest? What's going on? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Oh, lovely. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Ah yes, apartment with door, window. Creepy baby doll. Or not a baby doll. Did you bring the milk? Hello, mother. Hi, mom. Call it. Did you bring the milk? Yes, mom. Here's your bag of milk. Inside a bag of milk. Inside. Did your new medicine help? Yes, mom. Go to bed. Yes, mom. Mom's out here like, bro, why do you keep saying the same thing over and over again? Milk bought. Yeah, we bought milk. And not only did we buy milk, we came back from buying the milk too. Okay, we're gonna do one more round of this, and I'm gonna be just like the worst, nastiest, unbearable voice in her head, and then we'll see what happens. I'm also gonna play the sequel after this because I do have it, but one more time, at least. Okay, so we were Thaddeus, then we were Chattius, and now we're hmm. Now we'll be Vladius. Lovely. Let's go. I walked to the store. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Shut up and go already. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get... Whoa, that's a whole word more. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I think this time the I sound was longer than usual. What's it? Who knows? Or maybe it's the L. Yeah, it's the L, because there's 3 L's now. Crazy. Hello, can I... Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Haha, loser. Don't insult me, please. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement, your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. You're fucking up your steps. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Hee hee hee. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on, or you're so stupid. And as, unfortunately, we're about to be an asshole because I need to know this route. Sorry, but you are stupid. Damn, that was quick. Looks like Gladius doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll have to try something else next time. I wonder if there is more than those 2 endings. One where you succeed and one where you don't. Let's get a little bit further. We'll be Vladius again. If it lets us. Again. I hope we can do it this time. Oh, okay. That's a nice little Easter egg. Okay. We're gonna skip past that. And we're gonna be nice-ish. You're going to play the silent game? Okay. Oh, that's a whole word more. Okay, after we get to the store, then we're gonna be like, yo, you suck. We're gonna be absolutely terrible and give her anxiety, clearly. This is just what going to work feels like. A lot of weird repetitiveness. Okay, so buy it. Right here. What do you expect me to say? I guess something like not here. You're getting on my nerves. You don't want to help me at all, do you? I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. Come on. They closing, hurry up. I have some milk. No. You have it. Wait, actually, let me do a fun one this time around. Let me do my little thing. You have it. Give. No. 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 Give more. Hey. They hate you. Why? Jesus Christ, okay. You are stupid and worthless. You're not even capable of going to the store to get milk. I hope mom throws you out the window. Though even in flight, you'll think it's just a fun ride. Or what are you talking about? Okay, we're saving again because now clearly we have the option between gaslighting her and just still being a dick. Let's go the gaslight route real quick. Nothing. You're pathetic. Why are you telling me this? Oh shit. I want you to die. Even more than mom, though she doesn't even see you as a living creature. To her, you're just a mote of dust that flies around the room aimlessly. Or, what are you talking about? So I guess we can either be like absolutely terrible or just gaslight. Wait, what if I keep doing this? I feel like this should be an option where like if you keep going around in circles. Maybe not. Okay, well, we'll just go full terrible. I will pretend I didn't hear that. Yeah, get rid of it. She's like, nah. Okay, well, I guess what's going on, right, based off my understanding, is that we're I guess that we're like a manifestation of a medication she's on. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is that it's like changing her internal voice somehow. I don't actually know what the hell's going on, if we're being completely honest, other than girl sees crazy shit, we're along for the ride. How are you feeling? Mile long bar of ice cream. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Okay, you're just a weirdo. Oh, she didn't like that very much. Okay, well, based off of this so far, there might be more endings, but I think I'm going to call it there because it kind of just sounds like you either piss her off enough that she's like, nah, or you get through it and then she's like, hey, this is what happened, and now my brain's fucked up. So we're going to time to move on to the next one, I suppose, because there is a second one. There is milk inside milk. Okay. There's milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Then there's milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. The second one is the milk outside the bag of milk outside the bag of milk. So we're going to try that one next. Because it is a sequel and I'm curious. Milk. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. Velma Dinkley 1. Is that how you say your name? Alright. Let's see if I can get this set up properly. It says it's running, but it's not, so just give me a second on this one. Here we go. And this one has more of a full screen, it looks like, so that's cool. Alright, we're picking English because out of the languages I read, that's my best one. This game contains flashing images and heavy subjects. So, FYI, flashing images, if it hurts your brain, if it hurts your face, don't watch it. Let's go. Oh shit, this is totally different. Yo, we got animation now? That's actually pretty cool. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We're counting steps again. This is store is closing soon. Doesn't that say 24/7? Is it lying? It's not a bag of milk. Hello? I don't know why, but the vibe shift is like crazy. Let's see. Are you sure? Anyway, I like the music. And the art. The art's pretty fucking cool. Okay. Milk outside a bag of milk. Outside a bag of milk. Let's go, new game. Is there a way I can turn the volume down a little bit? Because it is a little bit loud. Oh, shit. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, ceilings. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning into a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Oh, so is this like straight after the last one? Where she's like, okay, you came back with the milk, now go to sleep. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Interesting first thought. Haha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... She's gonna open the door and check, isn't she? She's gonna be like, okay, I need to know. Oh. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then suddenly realize I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. Oh, that's rough. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, 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 I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Her mom's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Hello. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf or in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. I mean, probably not, but on the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, hello. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Yo, what the fuck? The cat just assaulted me. Hey, if you want to have a fuck, bro, stop trying to destroy my back, okay? I don't need back scratches from a cat. Okay, we're good now. He's settled, maybe. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. What's up, buddy? Hello. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again. I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. 1 second. There we go. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where his eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. That's commitment to some eye contact, because quite frankly, I would have given up about halfway through. Calm down. Sorry. Once again, my cat. Bit of a, So we're turning this down just a little bit, because that is still fucking loud. Okay, there we go. But yeah, my cat's just being a little shit. Okay. I promised so many times. Oh, is that her saying something? Oops. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claws pierce my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me. Kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls. With a loud sound, I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need... A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Well, that was fucking intense. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Yeah, so this is why I fucking hate milk, okay? I mean, that's not an exaggeration. I don't like milk. Like, I won't drink milk. So this wouldn't be a sacrifice on my behalf. Or on my part, I should say. But still. Oh shit, we're going like full visual novel. This is crazy. Wait, let me move myself real quick because I'm like in the middle of the dialogue here. This is also way smaller now. Not way smaller, what's the word? Here we go. I'm gonna hang out over here real quick. Well, I guess if I'm reading it, it's not that big a deal, but no, we're going over here. And then, 1 second. Not that way, fuck. I am very professional. 1 second, guys, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, we're just not gonna worry about that. Mom told me I need to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. Me neither. There was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would be so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. I honestly don't really dream much, so I kind of feel that. And then when I do, it's like either absolutely crazy or so benign that I wake up and I don't even realize I dreamed. That is a lot of pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I've always swallowed them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy. Filthy. The pill flies straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I needed to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Also, I just had a thought. 1 second. Once again, 1 second. Hell yeah. Anyway. Hey, also sorry about that. I had to delete a little chat message that was a little bit spammy. Hey, hey, hey. Oh shit. I actually really like the art in this new one. Hey, long time no see. Oh, hello. I feel weird being in your space now, but here we are. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Or it hasn't even been an hour, dummy. Uh, one second. Let me save. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. Reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? No, or I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. We're gonna be, nice-ish. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. Well, why did you take another pill then? Alright. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. Actually, I am but an observer, young lady. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. Oh. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. Hee hee hee. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. Or what made you so happy all of a sudden? Let's... What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. And to be fair, she might not, based off of, what we know about what's going on here. Stop lying, stop lying, stop lying. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Dot dot dot. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. Oof, that's rough. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. Go perform a human function. I know they suck, but you need to. You have a physical form, you gotta take care of it, buddy. Much as we hate it. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery-looking look the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. I wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. It's an interesting form of counting. But my head is splitting apart now. How do you feel? Or sorry for being rude. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? If you say so, or I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Undoubtedly, or whatever it was your decision. Undoubtedly. Moreover, it's dangerous. And there's a good side to it. It's dangerous. I know. And you keep pushing me. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at the time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. Or, you know what to do. Um, you know what to do. You're not stupid. Yet. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in a transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I'm lying on the floor now, I think. I like how the background moves. I lie on the floor, I look at the ceiling. I lie on the floor and I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. I mean, fair. I really like the color contrast between like everything and then her face with like the blue shading because it really just makes her face stand out compared to everything else being all red and black. What do you want then? I I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today, or we'll stay silent. I think we'll be quiet for now. Just let her chill. Is that the ceiling? Got a nice little shelf here with what looks like plants. Is that a mirror? Window? Door? AC unit? Little chandelier? Interesting. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. I feel like this is a bad thought to implant into her head, but sure. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? Yeah, exactly. I don't mind either way. Oh, hell yeah. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all around the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you. Wow, thanks. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. You're gonna wake your mom up. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No or yes? Should it bother you? I mean, maybe. We'll go with yes. We'll see how she feels about that. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know. It's up to you. Hehehe. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyways. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. Or silence. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts before... I think she said before tomorrow. I glance around the room. There are too many places for creatures as small as fireflies to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you'll help me. ... Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking? What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Damn. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? Why? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? Oh, interesting. Fuck, how do we say it again? Completely forgot. I don't want to, because I'm like, did he bring milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? No, they will not. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another. If I tear out all of my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? What? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. No! Milk is bad, guys! I stand in the middle of the room. My mouth is agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. Hee hee. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Guess we'll have to tear this whole place apart. No. If I make even the smallest amount of messes here, something. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Or are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Are you? Who? Me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments where you just look at different objects, and sometimes something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what the best part is? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get into a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I was a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie! Or there's smoke coming from your clothes. Wowie! Let's not alarm her further. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Dude, that freaked me the fuck out. Hee hee, it tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. Are we about to go full point and click? Yeah, it looks like it. I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass in it with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Oh, so I can turn the music on and off. The fact that there's a bunch of these is really interesting. Those are all fucking freaky, dude. You want to look at that pile of static on the floor, young lady? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into sticky, mushy substance. Yum. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel, or just totally not cool. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there. I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? You think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright. Not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I always attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smile gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized some time ago that the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us, there we had dinner, and went to our rooms. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. And then what happened? Oh, and then what happened? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Okay. Good. I look at my bag again. Light pours into the room, and through the window glints on its metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move even an inch, the whole picture will collapse, and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I spent months memorizing the location of everything in my room, and that's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes in anticipation, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. It's exactly what happens. After it goes inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. This is a very interesting, narrative they have going on here, though. I do want to talk a little bit more about it just, later, because I think it's an interesting concept for a game. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. A slight exaggeration, but sure. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Totally. I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for a thousandth of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Okay, if you say so. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh no, you don't. Then act normal. Plants. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will still be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know? No, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? I can't throw them out because then everything's in the wrong spot vibes. I'm pretty sure she has some kind of like, I mean, she's obviously clearly having like a distorted perception thing with hallucinations and shit, but I'm assuming she also has some kind of OCD thing going on with her brain where she has to like do things a very specific way or have things in a really specific order. I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do, I don't, I'll pretend I do. I'll pretend I do. Let's look at the fan. Hee hee. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking at a I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in. And the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah, I guess. Let's continue searching. That's gonna probably do something really interesting in a second, so I'm gonna hit that last. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. Thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. One thing I do find interesting about this story is this idea that I guess, because like based off of the previous one, it sounds like this all happened after her dad jumped out the window. But it's like, I don't know if this kind of like mental issues, I don't know if they can actually, like, if this kind of thing being brought on by like a traumatic event is a thing. Because my understanding, right, of a lot of like mental illnesses that involves psychosis of some variety, whether it's delusions or hallucinations or whatever, is that it's most of the time genetic or brought on by like substance abuse. So I kind of curious like if this is based off of an actual experience or what. Like, I'm not saying that it can't be, this kind of stuff can't happen from seeing something traumatic happen, but I've always understood it to just be like predominantly genetic. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. Hmm. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies? Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Hmm. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for a comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine, or you'll end up returning to that subject anyway. Let's go with fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's event grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Oh, we can just say finish searching or keep clicking on stuff. I'm going to check the bed, the waste bin, and then whatever the hell this is. And then we can finish. Hehe, this is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. I mean, my brain keeps me up at night all the time, so I feel that. What's this book? This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? And how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing two legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white, the last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes. With headache in my head. I know it's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing: the notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait. Open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way. I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. The barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence. But only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Whew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. I get close to the waste bin and look inside with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing there here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Alright, let's look at this weird staticky shit. Oh, it's not letting me click on that. Delights. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, when two fireflies are trying to reproduce, the female firefly stays on the ground and lights up. And then the male firefly flies around, lighting up. And then if he sees the light in response, he goes, "Ayy!" And then they make children. That's how fireflies reproduce. Well, only if they purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Alright, finish searching. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the one hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Why not? If I lose something then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. Happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. I'm gonna get some fresh air before sleeping. What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously stepped away from the balcony. I don't think that's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Oof. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course, hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk, and yet... Milk is or something, I don't fucking know. The milk outside the bag is astral projecting. You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. Cool. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never, ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. That was my favorite phrase as a kid. No, you. Similar vibes to your mom. I like how she just sleeps in a sleeping bag on the floor. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lowest part of the room is very cold. Or the lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know it was a joke. Well, anyways, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Well, yeah, if you don't get enough sleep. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appear in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. Damn. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yeah, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow it in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them, and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I... Still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know just enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Did you go to get milk? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and I see a boy with a weird expression on his face. Yeah, you could say that. Hey kid, you look a little fucked up there. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name is Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet always coming at me with questions like that. Yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decides that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? Okay, listen here, you little shit. You should be. He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Damn. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I just don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. To be fair, I think if someone said that to me, my first reaction would be like, giggles. All around, just giggles. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Child is strange and unsettling. I don't like it. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's door, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 10 minutes." Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking at the customer straight in the eye. I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grabbed Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar, and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Okay, strange demon child, what happened? Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got scared, he said. What? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning and he's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Sniff. Who, me? Tresca pushes away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hanging a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of the long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. That is clearly a box. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is, interesting. Too. He's a little slow. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote at the cashier of a much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab the bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. This is how you know you're dreaming. Although I do wonder if this kid's just like walking up to people just staring at them. Big old eyes, like, hey. I mean, that'd creep me the fuck out too, don't get me wrong, but still. We spent the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards the gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Ruh-roh. These cutscenes are actually really cool, though. This kind of thing takes a lot of fucking effort. I don't know if anyone watching has ever tried animation, but it can be pretty intense to get right, especially with that level of detail. But it looks like we're at the end. It's interesting. I'm assuming this dream, she's sort of taking the place of us, the player, who's like helping her through life and like daily tasks as, I don't know, a physical representation of the medication she's on or something. And the like weird frustration she has with this kid is kind of like reflected on similarly to how, like, especially in the last game, we were kind of like, yo, can you get your shit together? And then the part where he was like, it seems like you're not helping me at all, and then she wakes up and she's like, oh shit. That's what happened to me. I also find it really interesting how in her dream, she was looking and like people and everyone were easily identifiable and seemed like normal. But in the last game, when we went to the store, she was like seeing the cashier as like a weird creature and shit like that. So I wonder if it's a similar situation where she's kind of seeing like the reality, quote unquote, of what happened going to the store. But yeah, that was milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. The interesting concept. Definitely some interesting like choices when it comes to the gameplay of it. I really like the atmosphere and everything. But what I was saying earlier about how I want to talk about it a little bit, I'm gonna fix my avatar real quick though. I don't like the way it looks the other way around. It does not look right. Thank you. There we go. But so the whole thing I noticed, right, is that based off of the last game, the first game, the main character here, clearly she's got like something going on with her that was probably triggered from her witnessing her dad die or something like that. And like you can tell that she's having hallucinations, like passing delusions, like they're not really lasting, but she's out here like, oh, I'm a character in a visual novel, like committed to the point where it doesn't feel like she's just pretending. It's like she is either, I guess, in a way, self-aware or like really um, invested in that idea, I guess. And then with like the whole thing in the original game where, oh, that was another thing, when she was taking the kid to the store and then she was like, oh, he's stepping ahead a lot and then stepping backwards, kind of reminded me of her having to match pace with her like equal steps in on the pavement versus the grass. And the fact that she like freaked out because she did 51 steps on one side and only 50 on the other makes me think it's like some kind of obsessive thought pattern, potentially OCD. But yeah, I don't know. The whole game is very interesting. I like the concept a lot. The music was great. I just don't know completely like the story is a little hard to follow though, which I think is the point because clearly we have like an unreliable narrator, and that's kind of the whole point of the game. So yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting. I liked it a lot. I might go back through this one to see if there's more to it later, but I think that I'm gonna call it for the game and probably the stream as well. We've been going for about 2 hours, and quite frankly, I'm not exactly built to be one of those people who's streaming for like fucking 9 hours straight, especially for these kind of games. So, yeah, I think we'll call it here. But that was a cool game. I liked it. The first game was also pretty decent. So, overall, chill vibes. And by chill, I mean it was kind of crazy and it was kind of freaky, but definitely psychological horror. Yeah, for sure. And like that one Steam comment said, schizophrenia simulator, a little bit, yeah. I can see this being heavily based off of something like that because I personally haven't experienced it, but based off of my understanding of it, yeah, it's kind of that whole detachment from reality, but then still being in it enough to know that something's not right, but being so used to it being fucked that you're kind of just like going with it. Either way, it was a cool game. I like the art a lot. Cutscenes in the second one were great. I think that's about it though. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. I'll be back streaming hopefully Sunday, maybe sooner, depending on how I'm feeling. But yep, that's it for today, y'all. I know I started way earlier than normal and ended about 30 minutes after the time I was supposed to be streaming, but that's it. Okay, bye.